Welcome to the Matt and Colin Show, the best place for refreshing craft beer news with an extra shot of what the f*** news stories.
To the new brewery in Milwaukee. Take a stab at what the name is, Colin.
It's a very, very vague question.
You got this.
I get a hint.
Midwest talk.
We got a Midwest talk. Is it called Ope?
You got it. Cheers.
There it is.
Yep, you got it. Ope Brewing Company, which plans
That's
to
the
have.
brewery called Ope.
Yeah, they plan on
Oh my
opening up
God.
by the end of this
Oh my
year
God.
or end of summer this year.
Matt, the human race was a mistake.
Let's get this started.
Welcome to the Matt and Colin Show. I am Matt.
Hi, I'm Colin.
Hi, Colin.
Hey.
And this week, we are going to be talking about a new brewery out of Milwaukee. There is a new video game coming out that I will enjoy. Colin will enjoy as well. We're going to be talking about a couple lists that have made headlines. And if we have some time, I got some extra articles to talk about that are real short. So
Real short.
yeah, got to keep it short. You know how we do it here.
You know how we do.
Also, you know how we do? You got to smash the like button and follow the podcast.
Break the keyboard.
Yes,
Or
do
the
it.
mouse, I guess, would be not the keyboard. The mouse.
If you're
would be the
on,
one thing you break
I know
in.
this one is new for everybody. If you're on mobile, all you do is swipe up on the bottom of the screen. Like button's right there in the corner. Can't miss it. Or if you're watching in portrait mode, like a crazy son of a bitch. Or yeah, the like button is just right there. You scroll down just a smidge, right there. Can't miss it. Just hit it. Just smash it and then hit it. Make sure it turns blue. Then also make sure that red
Then buy a
subscribe
new
button.
phone because you probably just smashed it too hard.
We will not compensate for any broken phones. Disclaimer. But also turn that red subscribe button to gray. And with that, I am drinking a very, very, very heavy special ale, triple IPA from Lagunitas called the Waldos. It clocks in at 11.7%.
If you're still playing a drinking game, that's a clocks in. So
Yep. Let me repeat that. 11.1. I've had 2 sips and it's already messing me
numbers are hard. Numbers are hard, Matt. It's
up.
okay.
Yeah. 11.7% alcohol by volume. It's a rough one. She's heavy. But super good. Very, very good. What do you got, Colin?
If I got 1 out of 3 Floyds, I mean, if most people that kind of like float in the craft beer circles probably have heard this one. It's Gumball Head. It's a wheat beer from them. Really good. It's almost like a lemony kind of pale ale kind of situation going on there. Very good. I think it doesn't have the ABV on the can, but I think it's like a 5.5%.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, super tasty.
Would you
Fan.
say it? Oh,
drink again.
continue. Okay,
Sorry,
yeah.
how was that?
Would you say it's like in the ballpark of like a Blue Moon or something?
I would say good summer beer. Blue as in taste wise.
Yeah, because you said it's a wheat beer, right?
Yeah, it would. Instead of like orange notes being prominent, it's more of like a not like an overwhelming lemony flavor, but it has like a little hints of it. So
Okay.
But
Yeah,
it's good.
I think I've had it one time here or there somewhere, once a time.
That's kind of how
before,
I am. Yeah.
and I enjoyed it. I probably enjoyed it. It sounds like something I would enjoy, as long
Yeah,
as
it's
it's
good.
not
It's good.
too dark and not too fucking high in alcohol. Talking
Right.
to you, Waldo.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty good summer beer.
Yeah, that's what I just can't wait. Like, we've been having the best weather ever. Last like 2-3 days. Like I'm talking
Yeah,
clear
it's kinda weird,
skies, sunny 60s. Oh man, like the greatest beer drinking weather, and I have been
For
picking
sure.
up at least 1 or 2 every single night, just enjoying myself. Because, well, I don't want to say it'll be gone before I know it, because it's just April now, but it probably will be gone before I know it, because I'll be like, oh, it'll be nice tomorrow, and then it's not, and then it goes down. We go down a dark rabbit hole on that one.
Right. My favorite summer beer, and this is like a pretty much bar none. Like this is like my favorite is Bell's Oberon. That is my favorite pinnacle
Oh
summer.
yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. Follow us on Twitter at Matt_Colin_show. I've been seeing that on the Twitter all like last 2 weeks probably. That's everybody's drinking the Oberon,
It's the
and I'm
best
like,
one. It is the best
I'm
summer
not
beer.
gonna lie, I miss that. That's definitely a beer I will say I straight up miss not being able to get out here. But
You really
at
don't
the same
get many
time,
summer beers like it.
I have so many beers that
Yeah, you have very comparable ones, I assume, over there.
definitely. So, but I will say, whenever I do come back, if it happens to be in the summertime, it will definitely be, I'll be sipping me on some Oberon.
For sure.
I saw a friend of ours had some No Yeah. Big jealous on that again.
I had that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, man, super upset about it that I couldn't get to taste that one.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. We got our beers out here. But also, the funny thing with that, here's the perfect segue. We go from the No Yeah beers to the new brewery in Milwaukee. Take a stab at what the name is, Colin.
It's a very, very vague question. I get a hint.
Midwest talk.
We got a Midwest talk. Is it called Ope?
You got it. Cheers.
There it is.
Yep, you got it. Ope Brewing Company, which plans
That's
to have...
the brewery called Ope?
Yeah, they plan on opening it up by the end of this year, or end of summer this year.
Matt, the human race was a mistake.
It's like 3 friends. They 2 of them are home brewers, and the other guy actually owns a brewery himself. Well,
and the 4th guy makes really shitty fucking brewery names.
Yeah, they left him out then.
Yeah.
they love the name so much. They're from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, so nice Midwestern talk.
Wisconsin is just shitty fucking Minnesota. It's like Minnesota without all the cool stuff. This is coming from a guy that's never been to either state. This is assumptions alone.
I drove through both of them. I think I'd say Milwaukee or Wisconsin was better. Just
really?
Because, yeah, I don't know. They got more water, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, you know what? Water's your thing.
Yeah. We pretty much drove on the highway the whole time, so we didn't see too much. But
we'll say over here being a hydro homie, water is always a good thing.
Yeah. Yep. This is correct. Hydro homies for life. But
anyway.
Yeah, so this brewery, they plan on having 16 draft lines with a combination of core beers that customers can always expect, your seasonal options, and one-off offerings. The brews will include IPAs, pale ales, lagers, imperials, and even some sours. They will also carry cans and be able to do crowlers.
I mean, that's pretty standard brewery stuff, it sounds like.
Yeah. You got to start somewhere. They do plan on starting a barrel age program early on. So
the barrel age ones are always pretty good.
Yeah, and people love those. So
I'm
they're
a
looking to
fan.
do a semi-regular release of a barrel-aged stout and a barley wine about 8 months to a year into opening.
I have yet to try barley wines. Actually, I looked them up here recently, and I didn't real. They're like a high alcohol content kind of beer, but doesn't taste like an IPA. So it kind of piqued my interest a little bit. I might try some here eventually.
Huh? Yeah. I mean, I saw barley wine, and I was like, nah.
No, it's not a wine actually. It's a beer. It's just a high percentage beer, and that's why they call it a barley wine.
Okay. I'll have
Yeah,
to look into that
trust
then.
me, I
Yeah.
did some research into it.
Okay. Cool. They also plan on just trying to distribute their products locally, then expand their scope as the brand grows. And they have a pretty big ass fucking tap room. It's over 12,000 square foot
Oh wow.
with 15 barrel brew house. Like, so they have room for 15 barrels. And then a tap room with over a capacity of 250 people.
That's a pretty
They
good
said
start.
they said they were going to have outdoor space with a bar, patio, a couple volleyball courts, a couple spots for some food trucks, fire pits, cornhole, and a game I've never heard of, Bocce Ball.
Bocce ball, yeah.
Yeah, okay, never heard of it,
Bocce
but
ball,
yeah,
yeah. I've played that before.
yeah, you can if you're up in Minnesota, Milwaukee, or no, Jesus, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Anytime and after the summer, you can go play some Bocce Ball. Or what's it pronounced? Bocce?
Bocce?
Bocce ball? Okay, yeah. It's also dog friendly, so I'm down to go
As
if you're
everything
going.
should be.
Exactly.
We love the puppies.
We do. We definitely do. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is the type of beer I need to drink. Actually drunk.
Just because it's very bitter.
So yeah, like it is honestly so. Like every drink is like it feels like I'm taking a shot of liquor.
Pretty high on the IBUs.
Honestly, it's not that. It's the alcohol. It's definitely the alcohol that's giving me
it's
the
like
problem.
Like I said, it's probably like the gravity one I had last week. Like the actual beer itself wasn't bad, but just the alcohol taste was just like, holy crap.
Yeah, it's there. Like, it's not bad, but like if you like liquor, you would really like this. Like if you like a whiskey or something, I bet people would love this. Yeah, I mean it's a huge seller. Like this is I think a month. It only comes out usually around April time, and
Yeah.
I know this year it came out a little early, and that's why I picked it up. I was like, I'm buying the hype, man.
For sure.
I'm just kind of like, I might pawn off these last two, honestly. Find somebody. Maybe I make some new friends.
Right. Just use them to cook with or something.
I might, but I don't know if the wifey would love that idea.
I've heard people using them in like you could use them to make beer brats with, like to soak the brats in afterwards, or you can make them like put it in the breading of like some chicken tenders or something.
I might do the beer brats idea. That sounds like a really fun idea.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to try that. You know what else I'm gonna have to try, Colin?
No, I do not.
The new video game it's called Brewmaster, and it's slated for 2022.
Okay.
I'm
assuming this is like you kind of control the whole like brewery stage and trying to like get your customers up and happiness and all that kind of jazz.
It's pretty much a brewing simulator. There's a link to the trailer down below in the description, so check it out if you want. It's like a minute long, so it's nothing crazy, but it looks like you will have control on how to like what hops go in the beers, on how it's produced, how it's canned.
Is this for like? Is this coming out on Steam or is it like
it's as of right now for
thing?
everything: console, Xbox,
Really?
PlayStation. The trailer is it was a PlayStation 5 trailer.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive actually.
Yeah, so I saw it and I was like, hell yeah, dude, because I'm not planning on opening up a brewery anytime soon. I don't know about you.
Might take a couple more years.
Yeah, okay, well, if you can work the paper hands, as they say, with this game next year, because I will definitely, as soon as it's available, I'm going to be putting it on my Steam wish list, and
Right.
I'm going to copping it as soon as it goes on sale.
I might have to dabble too. Who knows?
Maybe we can create our own birch rule. Matt and
see how
Colin show.
it'd go on the game, and then see if we could do it in real life.
Yeah, there we go. I feel like that's a good idea.
There you go.
You know what else is a good idea, Colin?
There's a good segue. Good segue.
Oh.
What's that, Matt?
Finding out. Okay. This is that was horrible segue. All right, so here we made it to the list portion of the segments of the show, I should say. Man, this beer is smashing me right now. All right, so the Brewers Association released the top 50 brewing companies by sale volume for 2020. You can find the full thing of that down in the link or down in the description.
There you go.
And
not only are numbers hard, but words are hard too.
Yeah, especially drinking this beer.
Yeah.
How many breweries do you think Ohio had, Colin? In the top 50?
In the top 50, most profitable.
And overall. Not popular.
This is like
sales.
In sales. How many do I think Ohio? Does this count Anheuser-Busch and like Miller Coors, or is this just like craft breweries?
Well, there is both. There's a list for both.
Okay. I think Ohio had probably 2.
2?
Yeah.
Well, you were wrong. Ohio had 3.
Hell yeah. Oh. Okay.
They had Great Lakes.
Let me guess.
Oh,
I was just gonna name them.
Okay.
No,
well,
go
okay.
ahead.
No.
You've already ruined it.
Nope.
You've already ruined it.
I gave you one. I gave you the
Great
freebie.
Lakes. Okay,
Yeah,
that was pretty obvious. Because they sell their Christmas ale like a shit ton of that during Christmas time.
Yeah.
And it's not even that great, but that's a whole other
really
segment. Their Dortmunder and the Conway's ale are very good though. We'll say that. I would say probably shit. Now I'm thinking probably Mad Tree.
Nope.
Oh man, I'm just gonna keep naming craft breweries that are just good to me. So go ahead and just give me 2.
We got Brewdog.
Yeah, that's in Ohio. I forgot. Yep.
And then I'm surprised you didn't think this one right off the rip.
What?
Rheingeist.
See, I didn't think they were that big. I keep forgetting they're huge.
Yeah, they're still technically craft.
I keep forgetting they're huge.
Yeah. Other than that, Ohio actually didn't have any in the... Well, I think actually Great Lakes made it in the top 50 of overall, which the overall counts for macro and craft. So like Anheuser-Busch is obviously number 1 and Molson is number 2 in those. But yeah, Washington.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. I thought that was cool to see that Ohio had a couple. They don't have the worst beer out there. Washington.
That's literally our tagline for our state. We don't have the worst beer.
It's not bad.
Ohio, it's not bad.
There's a billboard out here. It's an Ohio billboard. It says, Ohio, live in a place where you can actually spread out. Making jokes on how tight it is here. I'm just like, damn, they're really trying to bring me back home. I ain't doing it.
If you're into that kind of thing, if you're into the seeing trees and cornfields everywhere. It's a good state for
Well,
it.
hey, bro, we got trees all over.
That is probably true.
But we also got mountains. The mountains are cool.
Mountains are a lot cooler.
And also,
what were you saying
we
about?
have
Sorry.
sorry. We also have 2 top 50 craft beer companies.
I was just gonna ask. Yep.
Yeah, like that. That was a good segue.
Yeah, that was. a good segue.
We have Georgetown, which I've had a couple of their beers. I had one of their beer last night. Their like flagship beer, had that the other night. That was super good. And Fremont Brewing. I have yet to have anything, but follow them on Twitter because they seriously make. I feel like they make new beer every other week.
That often.
It feels like there's always a new beer coming out from them.
Heck yeah, I always appreciate that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, dude. There's always like a one-off here. And the one thing is, it's like 30 minutes north for me. Versus like all the other places, like 5-minute walk for me.
Right.
So it's just a little bit tougher to get up there. But it is definitely on the list of places that will definitely be checking out this summer. And Georgetown, they ranked 37th overall for brewing companies. So good job, Georgetown. Their beer is good.
Heck yeah.
Also, next, there was a study done. I don't know if it's a study or not, but research
There
has
was
been.
a study done, but I don't know if it was a study.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you study this or if you just like look at the stats. I don't really know the correct verbiage for this, but
Okay.
research shows that there was. It shows. There was a study done that showed where each state ranked in beer consumption. Guess how many beers Ohio drinks? Well, this is in gallons. How many gallons each Ohioan drinks per year?
This is per year?
Yeah.
Per year? Shit. We got nothing else to do. There's a bunch of alcoholics. It's definitely not a little bit. It's kind of hard to guess without kind of
honestly,
guess where the other states are.
1 through
Give me
the
another
number
state.
is 1 through
I'll guess.
50. Numbers 1 through
Number 1
50.
through 50.
Yeah.
I'd say probably like 50 being the top state.
Yeah,
or
50 being top state.
Let's say like 42.
Damn. They ain't that crazy.
Well, I mean, we're pretty bad. I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, Ohio has they on average drink only 25.5 gallons of beer, but consumed by each Ohioan.
They have clearly never factored in All Glaze and Mercer County. Then,
well, maybe you guys got 88 ass counties over there. We here in Washington, there's like 15 counties. So like,
yeah,
you guys got a lot of counties that maybe they're just dry, and they just get 0.
There's just like
bring down that
a
average,
county with like 3 cities, 3 towns in it, 3 little villages.
Yeah, it's like 10 people. 4
Right.
of them don't drink at all. And actually, Washingtonians. That's a tough one.
Washington.
Washingtonians consumed over 27.8 gallons of beer last year. So, fuck you,
right.
Ohio.
So what state was the top then?
I believe it was Massachusetts or Maine. You can check the link down below.
That's fair. There's a lot of breweries out there, so that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. I think the highest, like I said, I think it was Maine or Massachusetts, and it was like 42 to like 44 gallons per person. I'm just like, damn, dude, that's a lot. It's a lot of beer.
That is not a little bit.
But I also don't know, like, I need to visualize what 25 gallons looks like. And then be like, okay, that's probably little.
Well, visualize a gallon of milk.
See, that's what I'm thinking. Like, only 25 of those? That's... I feel like
only 25 of those? You gotta think, beer's only 12 ounces, though.
Well, yeah, but a year? Like, fuck, I drink like a gallon of water a week.
I mean that's water, but yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. I thought Ohio would be higher, but
Yeah.
you know,
Well, like I said, I didn't even realize how. Like I couldn't even
maybe it's
process
all
it.
maybe it's all the hard drugs and heroin people are doing to offset the beer amount.
That's possible. Very, very possible. Do you know the best?
We're more of a smoke state anyway, even though it's illegal.
I thought it was legal there. No, I'm pretty sure it's legal there.
In Ohio?
Yeah, medicinally.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, there's a whole like medical card thing and
Yeah,
blah blah blah.
yeah. You ain't no New
It's
York.
not recreational. I should be saying.
Yeah, yeah. You ain't no New York.
No, not no mo.
No. Colin, what's your favorite beer at your favorite ballpark? MLB.
Well, considering I've only been to one ballpark.
Okay, you got
Well, that's
your
not-
chances
well,
are a lot
I mean,
slimmer then.
I've been to Fifth Third Field with the Dayton Dragons, and I've
Well,
been
they
to
ain't
ballpark.
MLB.
Yeah, that's
Talking
why
about the
I was
big
kind
boys.
of. I've been to the Toledo Mud Hens game. There's 3 different stadiums, but okay, MLB. I've only been to Great American Ballpark, but that was last time I went was with you.
That was also the last time I went to. It's been a while.
So, So what was the question?
What's your favorite beer at your favorite ballpark?
I'll probably just get Miller Lite usually, or like a Yingling.
Ah. So, but you would say your favorite ballpark is Great American Ballpark?
I mean,
You-
considering that's the only Major League Baseball park I've ever been to was that one, so
Alright.
that would
We'll,
de facto be my favorite.
alright. We'll say anyone you haven't been to. Not one you
mean,
want to
there-
go to. One you actually like, hey, that's like my favorite stadium.
I mean, Fenway Park is like iconic as hell. I mean, Wrigley Field is iconic as hell. Like, those are 2 I'd love to go to sometime. I mean, Comerica Park in Detroit would be awesome too, if they still call it that.
I think so. I think it's still called that. But anyway,
They change it a lot. These stadiums change their name. PNC would be really cool in Pittsburgh too.
yeah, they got that. What is it,
Dude, baseball
McGovey
stadiums are so
Cove?
cool looking.
Yeah, I drive past Seattle Mariners every day, and it's got a retractable roof, which that makes sense here in Seattle, and
Yeah.
it's fucking cool. Like it's like industrial. Like you see
Yeah.
all the big like bars of iron. It looks sweet.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, like I said, like these baseball parks are pretty awesome. Most of them are.
Yeah, so there was a list compiled from Untappd, our
Okay.
good friends at Untappd. You can find this link also in the description of the most popular beers at all 30 MLB ballpark.
Okay, I would assume a lot of them are like the breweries that are like close by to those parks.
In a sense, yeah, but honestly, other than Cleveland, which is despicable, and
Despicable? What do you mean?
okay, Cleveland's favorite beer, take a stab at it. And we're talking
Probably-
about any beer available at the ballpark.
It's probably. I don't know. I would assume Great Lakes.
You
but
know,
probably
you know it. You definitely know it.
It's
Just
a Bud
say it.
Light.
You were close. Miller Lite.
Oh, Miller Lite's good though. That's perfect
But-
baseball beer.
Ah. But if you look at the list, like 27 of the other stadiums are all craft beers.
Yeah,
Except-
I mean, when you're at a
Except
bit, when I don't know.
Toronto Blue Jays, the
Yeah.
Toronto Blue Jays, Anheuser-Busch, Budweiser. That is the most
Alright.
popular beer. And then obviously St. Louis, Budweiser.
Yeah, that makes
And then I
sense.
think there was one more that had Coors, and it wasn't the Rockies, because the
That's funny.
Rockies have a beer from Oregon. It's
That's
called
actually
Citrus
funny.
Mistress from Hop Valley Brewing, the place we were talking about earlier.
Interesting.
Yeah, they actually Hop Valley is that citrus mistress is on that list 3 times. It's in
Wow.
at the Colorado Rockies Stadium, the Seattle Mariners Stadium, and then I think it was at like the Padres or the Giants Stadium. One of the 2, or
Yeah.
one of the fucking 4 LA teams or California
Right.
teams. It was at one of the California teams. But yeah, I was like, good job, guys. Hop Valley crushing it out here. And with that, we've hit our mark. We don't have time for the other stories. We can hit those up later, maybe next week if they're still relevant. We'll see. and oh yeah, make sure to like the video. Turn that gray thumbs up or white thumbs up. Turn it blue. Make it blue. Do that. Turn that red subscribe button gray. Tell your friends. Yeah, do that. Definitely tell your friends about everything. Also, follow the podcast. Yes, if you're listening to it on Spotify or Apple Music or podcast.com or anywhere you get your podcasts, tell your friends about it, follow it, like it. That way you don't miss any more of this high quality.
As Taking Back Sunday once said, tell all your friends.
They did say that at one point.
Go
tell all your friends. And with that, guys, we'll see you next Sunday. Cheers.
Cheers. Yay.
Cheers. We have cheered. We have chored you. Cheered. We have cheered you.
Get cheered.
Get cheered, fucker.